What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Story Crash City. How's it going? How's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday? I should say stormy Saturday for Pip.
POE.
Nothing but POE all day, every day. It's my life. I don't do anything but play POE. It's the greatest game.
Yeah, I'm playing it a
Is that
bunch.
your new thing?
I can't stop. Like I started as like just to try it, and now I'm hooked.
Oh
I
no.
can't pull myself away.
I like opened it back up and picked up my character that was like level 21 or something and spent like a weekend being like, I'm gonna try it back. Fuck, this is crazy. No. And picked something else that was easier for my brain to comprehend.
Oh no.
The skill tree is just like,
Don't, because I started playing 40k and everybody's like, oh, we'll explain the lore to you. It's really easy. And I'm like, is it? They're like, yeah, there's like 60 books you have to read and you'll be fine. It'll be okay. Just read 60
You
books.
have to at least
No.
read 5 books from the Horus Heresy. At least
I'm
5.
working my way.
Okay, cool.
Goopers gives me a lore rundown like every day and I'm still like, what? I don't.
I watch about 3 or 4 videos daily on 40k, and I'm still learning new stuff. It's great. It's awesome.
I have the world's tiniest Necron army currently. And I'm also covered in glue, which is superb. Best weekend.
You're actually putting the models together and everything? Yeah, it's a really fun hobby for sure. But it's an extremely time-consuming one, you know. And it's just to put all the models together, actually paint them properly and everything. And you guys know me; I'm super anal about all that stuff. It's got to be painted like properly. I'll make like my own like styrofoam base and everything, you know. It gets a little ridiculous, so I had to curtail that. I have like storage furniture, you know, to conserve space in my apartment. So I've got like one entire like nightstand that's just devoted to like all the models and paint and everything. It's just in there. If you open it up, you're like, what the? So it's a little out of control in there. We keep that one closed.
I have this like great desire to paint minis because I like tiny painting, but I know once I open that door, it's never gonna shut. It's
Yeah,
just
it's something I've
a
actually
problem.
been doing as well. Like I'm not artistic in the slightest. No, like how hard can it be to paint a mini?
Rip.
Okay, so basically...
You got big sausage fingers? Good luck.
Yeah, I got big hands.
This is the nice thing, like I've got little tiny hands and basically I've started painting robot babies. So they're silver with green bits.
What
Easy.
can I ask? What made you decide on heresy?
Oh,
Emperor. Just wondering. Just me and my Inquisition friends were just wondering why you chose heresy.
Welcome to the show,
40k
everybody.
is the best. I love it.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. How's it going? I hope you guys have enjoyed our 40k discussion so far on the sponsored show that has nothing to do with 40k.
Sponsored by Games Workshop.
Not quite. Not quite. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you've never seen the show before, Crash City is a cyberpunk show in a homebrew setting that I've put together for these lovely people. And it is harsh, it is gritty, it's everything that you know about cyberpunk with a bit of a twist. The planet that they are all located on is not one that we know as people here that live on Earth. No, it is in fact the sort of Bermuda Triangle-like place where there are gravitational anomalies and ships crash there on a fairly regular basis. The peoples of the planet have sort of settled here on Crash City, and they've created their own little sets of biomes, basically, where different communities and whatnot gather. And they scavenge from these ships to sort of make their lives as close to human as possible, I guess. Why don't we go around the room? Let's meet all of our wonderful players, and let's get into the game. Bobby, why don't you start us off there, sir?
What's up, guys? I'm Bobby here on Twitch. Here, though, I'm playing Lucius Clement, our Belter Street Doc. Really excited to get into it. Let's hop in. Let's play.
Thank you so much. Peachy.
Yo, I'm Peachy. I play Combo. He has inverted crucifixes as a thing, so I have a few of them, just adorning myself because hail.
Oh, your
Satan.
character. Okay.
Combo. Yeah, Combo.
Yeah. Oh,
Combo.
it's
Combo.
sometimes it's hard to tell
combo.
who's who.
Look, that's a fair. That's fair. That's fair. Move on. I guess. IRL, I love Tiny Pixels though. All right, IRL, she's awesome and her character's great.
He's wearing the right hoodie for this week coming up, so I we love each other. It's fine. It's okay.
I'm really Welsh today, by the way. Also, I saw them in the store and I was like, it's so bright and red. I need it.
Thank you, Peachy. Simply.
I'm Simply Jackson. I play Lucius. I'm sorry, Lucius. Lillian Holtz, because I'm Bobby today, apparently.
The old switcheroo.
Let's just do it. Let's get wild. No, I play Lillian Holtz. She is the old lady in the face of the crew and the social, but not very good at anybody else's character. And I'm excited to play her. She's one of my favorites so far. So let's get in. I'm excited. I wanna delve out some credits. Let's go.
Let's see what happens.
Make everybody rich.
Let's see what happens. Pip.
Hi. My name is Pip. I play Amber Martellus, whose voice makes my jaw hurt, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'm so excited! I get to find more things and use more things, maybe blow up some things. Yeah!
Did that?
I don't know what you did.
Is it?
Did you?
The longer this takes, the longer it takes for it to blow shit up. You realize this, right?
Please, I need to find things and then destroy them. Do you mind?
Excellent. Thank you, Pip.
Between me and explosions, yeah.
Zagonicus?
Hey everyone, I'm Zgodicus. I play Kilsolus Midair, who is a belter smuggler, but he's the guns of this group for the most part, and he helps with smuggling stuff every now and then. We'll see how his skills are put to use today. Over to you, Wax Steven.
Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you. I'm Wax Steven. I will be your GM of Doom. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And as any viewer of Crash City knows, you know that there is a strong possibility that either or both of those things may happen today. I'm hoping for both. And I hope you guys are ready for some cyberpunk action.
I see how it is.
I hope you are ready. I hope you're ready. The Jam of Doom. The Jam of Doom. It's made of little bits of doom that have just been ground up.
Jelly don't shake like that.
What's that?
It must be jam because jelly doesn't cower in fear like that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's basically little bits of doom that are ground up and into a fine paste, and then it's sort of sprinkled with the tears of salty players, and then you got yourself some Jam of Doom. No problem, easy peasy. I can dole out the recipe. Just be wary. If you consume it, you will die. Moving on.
Moving on.
Just bring the dome right down where we need to be.
Right in the gutter.
Moving on. Moving on. If you guys have never seen the show before, like I said, it's a cyberpunk, gritty, action, intense show. And the players are playing as people that are just trying to survive on Crash City. During the last episode, the players got paid finally for a bit of work that they had done. They sort of stole some things and sold them, which is work in its own right. And they had to head into one of the more dangerous parts of Crash City to sell the equipment, but they managed to get there, and in the process they were attacked, but they managed to get the job done and make some credits in the process. A nice bit of money they made. A nice bit of money. So we'll see how they spend their credits that they so deservedly earned. Today we'll find out. But if you guys like what you see here on the show and you want to help support it, one of the best ways you can do that is to go save some love to our wonderful sponsor, Morris. He's a wonderful human who created the What's Old is New RPG system, the one that we play here on the show. It's been modified a bit for this setting by myself. Sort of created like a side supplement for the show that the players are using. And if you want to go do that, head on over to patreon.com/Morris, MORRUS, and morris.podbean.com, MORRUS.podbean.com, where you can check out the MP3 version of this show, as well as Sector 49, the Judge Dredd in the World of 2000 AD show that we do here on Table Story on Mondays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Go check it out. Make it happen. And if you want to learn more about the What's Old is New RPG system, if you want to just take a look at the things that it offers, head on over to woinrpg.com, WOINRPG.com. There's 3 different sort of settings that you can check out. You've got the OLD setting for the sort of fantasy-like worlds that you might see in a lot of RPGs. And then there's NOW, which is the more modern version of What's Old is New, this sort of setting around the time that we're currently in. And then NEW is more the sci-fi space opera type setting, if you want to check that out. So give it a look, buy a book, make yourselves happy. And
chat, read a book.
Read a damn book.
Read a fucking book. Read Morris's book.
Yes, make it happen. So today's session, I think everyone is sort of recuperating after the previous encounters. You guys headed out from Junktown, and you guys were doing a bit of recuperating. Several of you were injured, and you made some credits. So let's kind of find out how you guys are spending your recovery time.
I thought you meant credits. Okay.
Yeah, credits and recovery time.
Drugs. I'm spending mine on drugs. I'd like to buy some drugs. Lots of drugs. I would like to fill my pockets full of drugs.
So what we're going to say is it's been a few days since the Junktown fiasco that kind of went down. You guys took some big hits. You've earned some credits. And just to be clear, how did you guys split those up?
Originally, I was going to play it as Lily and kind of skirts you guys, but do you mind if I do it in character with you guys?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. And I'm guessing this is we're back at Hideout and back wherever we went to the garage or whatnot. And I think Lillian would try to sit down with you guys and be like, look, Kelsolis, you know, we talked that we could probably only get like 20,000 for this load. But I bargained with her, and just because I was looking out for your car, Chaos, and I was looking out for your now medical bills, Amber, because he's not gonna let you go on stealing the medicine from him, frankly.
But I need it.
Sienna worked with me a little bit, and we got 25,000 credits as a total. So I believe you all will take home around 5,000 each. I just put mine towards my debt, which will pay it off. But
25K.
25,000. Yes.
But we sold them garbage. You know we sold them garbage, right?
Don't tell Sienna that, please.
Okay, but you know we sold them garbage, right?
That's my job.
What?
We sold them the heavy weapon.
Hopefully she can prove it. I'm sure we'll hear about it if she can't. turn
got
the
like
item.
6 shots in it, and then it's gonna blow them all to smithereens. I'm so excited.
As we left her, Sienna, I'm sure she was already fairly close to smithereens at the moment. So
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked a bit fucking rough.
so don't spend
Anyway,
it all
we
on
got
one
5
plate.
grand.
Very nice.
Amber, I expect about, I don't know, 1,000 credits for the medical procedures I performed on you. Emergency medical procedures.
But
Save your life?
I nearly died.
Exactly, and I saved you. That's precisely why I'm
But
putting the bill towards you.
okay, well we'll leave it up to so I have a fee of I don't know, like 100 credits each from all of you for doing my job correctly, and then there's the extra fee where I tailed through Junktown and got you guys through Junktown correctly, which is an extra like 200 credits each.
Fuck off!
Oh no, you get it for free because you're cute.
Well, Amber,
so-
if you can maybe
God, I feel about that.
type that up and send me an invoice to my address, I will do the same to you.
Voice. What?
And I will take care of that for
No,
you.
no. Okay, so when you send the invoice to me, I'll take your costs off the invoice, and then I'll send it back to you, and then we'll end the paper trail there, and we'll pay each other, and it'll be great. In the meantime, I have things to do, so...
Miss Holtz, could you just forward that 5,000 to my account?
I'm sorry. What? What did you say? I fell asleep when she was talking.
The money.
Yes.
Holy.
Oh yes.
Forward it to the regular account. I have to prepare my my clinic. I have some appointments later today.
Oh, all right. Well, let me go ahead and. Can I borrow your personal device to do this? I didn't.
Oh, my
I didn't bring that.
comms badge is dead, unfortunately. What specifically do you?
When I get back to Bridge Night, I will be able to find my device to do that. I don't have it on me. I don't think, because I borrowed yours earlier to contact Sienna about meeting up.
Okay, so there's no money, or what?
There is money.
Can I have it?
Sure. I just need to find a location to separate.
Gotta send it to you, innit?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's not in physical form, so
Oh, okay.
I'll just run us all back, and you can sort out the money later.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Because nobody's stupid enough to stiff me over for money.
No, you did great driving. We made it there and back.
Of course I fucking did. I'm combo.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My accent might not be consistent, but my driving is.
Welcome to the club, mate. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you what. Who wants to roll me a 3d6?
Sure, I can do that for you.
Okay.
I love how none of us are really excited.
I want to avoid rolling at all costs.
Okay. So the exit out of Junktown goes pretty smoothly. You do, however, take a few pot shots just randomly. There's just kind of some gunfire that kind of goes off randomly. And the El Diablo takes 4 damage from random pot shots as you make your way out of Junktown.
That's probably just shit that happens, right? So I'm just gonna poke my gun out and not even look, just shoot a few times. Bow, 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 bow. Fucking kids.
Well,
Can't help it. There's nothing else for them to do.
Oh, I gotta shoot at my car. It was pristine before I came in here.
They shoot at everybody's cars. You're not particularly special in that regard, unfortunately.
I'm fucking special.
You're a special combo.
Well, with 5,000, I should be able to get myself a nice new gun. I'm thinking.
Are you going through?
I don't know yet. I need to figure that part out.
Do you have a collection of guns, or is this just...
No, since I got here, I didn't have the money. And I prefer to use a sniper rifle. I can use normal rifles, but I specialized in sniping when I was in the military, so I'd like to have a sniper rifle again. I miss it.
If you were in the military, how did you end up here?
Well, I was in the military, and then I left the military and took up smuggling.
This is fun. The music's not working on Roll20 again.
Oh, I
It
can hear
did
it.
stop for me for a second.
Yeah.
I hear it fine.
It's not working for the stream, which is what I care about.
No, right, of course. Well, you see, I was drafted into the military, and I went off to fight a war. And while I was off fighting, I couldn't protect what was at home. And I felt like I didn't want to do that anymore, so...
Do you have a family at home? I didn't take you as a family man, but you're very kind to me.
I used to.
Is it the military that took him from you?
I guess you could say that. I wasn't at home to protect them, and then, well, long story short, we were at war. Our home planet was attacked while I was fighting one another, and then I lost my family. So then I thought, military can, they can do what they're going to do. I'm going to look after myself and the people I care about, so...
That's all you have in this life. Is yourself.
There was...
Sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, it was just so pointless. Fighting for... Well... For people who just wanted money. When we should be fighting to protect people. That's what I believe. But money is nice too, Combo, of course.
And money is a nice turn of the world.
Yeah,
Works.
but yeah, so that's how I got into smuggling. I had to hide in the military. I'm technically a deserter, so figured since I was going to be hiding, then
They're not
should
gonna come
get
here
it
and look for you.
well, no.
Yeah,
I'm still not sure how I got here, really. Smuggling job was going fiery, and then I wake up to Lucius.
There's worse places.
You
not
poor
the worst to wake up
fucking
to.
bastard.
It's not so bad. It's better than being dead, I think.
I barely
Yeah.
kept you alive.
Yeah. The plan is sniper rifle. And we'll see how it goes.
I hope you get a lovely upgrade for your gun. Cause
That's the plan. And then we can use it to help people.
So know a place if you don't know a place.
Yeah, I don't know many people here. Just basically you guys, Lucius, and a couple of people I bumped into. But my old habits die hard. I mostly keep to myself. So yeah, I'll have a think about it. I'll get in touch with you.
I don't have anybody else on my list. Sienna was the only arms dealer. I don't think she's gonna want to work with us for a little bit at the moment, frankly. But
Probably not. We nearly fucking killed her.
quite frankly, I'm a little curious as to who Combo would be going to for weapons.
I know people.
Do you know people with shot gloves? I want shot gloves. Can I have shot gloves? Do you know somebody who has shot gloves?
What are you saying? Chocolate? The
Shot
fuck is
glo-
chocolate?
No,
I think she's saying short gloves.
no,
Do you know anybody that,
I did.
Oh, like the mittens without the fingers.
or like
She's saying-
driver's gloves, maybe?
Shock, like electricity, I think.
Thank you. Shot gloves. Stun people.
Maybe I could ask.
Yeah, and a motorcycle. Vroom.
Yeah, if you could reach out
I
to
don't know anyone who can sort out. I mean, I can make one, but that'll
You can
cost
make me
you.
a motorcycle?
at least 5 grand.
5 grand for a motorcycle.
And
I pull out a motorcycle pamphlet. I was actually thinking about picking up a Prowler myself, Amber.
Yeah, me
Up to,
too.
like, the third
They look
page of
really
this
great.
It does. The advanced suspension is a feature I'm very much looking forward to trying out.
I believe you could talk to Bob and Steve again. They might have knowledge about some car sales.
Combo, if you can get in touch with your person, see if they can see if they have a sniper rifle available.
Shot gloves.
Higher quality.
Alright. Shot gloves, a sniper rifle. Right, all right.
Yeah.
I do. I got to go see him anyway.
I'll throw you a middleman fee.
What?
You know, a middleman fee. So I give you a little extra credits just for you for.
He's giving you money for doing
Oh,
the job.
right. Yeah. Of course. A middleman.
Yeah.
You don't do this normally.
People just pay me to do shit, mate. What?
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. But
All right.
so
Well, just say that. What's with all this hoity-toity language and shit?
I'm the
You
furthest
French? Million, man.
No, I
What
just
the fuck is that?
I'm not never mind.
What's it French?
Yeah, you have got an accent. Are you French?
No,
What's
I'm Medea. So,
Right.
And I grew up on the streets, so it's not like I'm upper class. So
Okay, question. What does Medea mean? Is that a planet?
yeah, that's my
Oh.
people. The planet is Meden. Medea is the people of Meden.
Right. Okay, Medea.
So I have a Mederi accent. Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I live here, innit?
Do you, were you born here? Where did you come from?
I have no fucking idea, mate.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Meden?
Not well. Now I have.
You know, it's
So full of hats and shit, right?
that's to. It's easier to keep things out of my eyes. See, so I can see down the scope properly. It stops rain and sun and stuff.
Just
That's
get
why
some augments, mate. Faffing about with an hat for.
That I don't think that was in the budget.
Hats are quite a bit cheaper, to be true.
But not as good.
Right.
Good. There are some very nice hats out there.
Yeah, but can hats do this? Oh, it's nighttime, right? I'm just gonna knock off the lights and just drive perfectly.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of, it's part of my style as well,
All right, I'm not dissing your style, mate. I was just.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. You're from Madeira,
Meden.
Meden. That's
Yeah.
what I said. From Meden.
You'd have
and
liked it.
You like hats.
It's tropical, it's low gravity, it's very nice.
Do they have healthcare?
Of course.
Wait, so it's not like here?
What's a healthcare?
No, it's not like here. It's beautiful rainforests and
Fuck is a rainforest?
It's a forest where it rains.
the
That's a stupid name for a forest where it rains. The rainforest.
Forest.
It's a pretty logical name to me, to be honest.
right, yeah. And the trees grow very tall, just
The
like
intelligent one said it was a good name.
yeah.
That's a
Thank you,
compliment.
thank you, intelligent person.
Thank you.
What the fuck is going on here?
How close are we to the garage? Are we?
You guys
I'm
are.
sick of these people.
Well, you guys have just made it out of Junktown, so you're probably pretty close to Combo's deliveries.
Combo, would you mind if I went with you to pick up the weapon request? You can keep your cut. I won't take a part of it. I'm just interested in knowing who this dealer is you're working with.
I'll have to make sure it's okay, but I guess.
Sure, just tell him I'm your grandma or something. I don't know. I would just.
That's probably not gonna cut it.
Or
Yeah, you are far too young to pass as a grandmother, Miss Holmes.
I mean, you're
Don't
pretty
be
young,
disgusting.
Combo.
Don't
Right?
be disgusting. Stop.
I mean, I can't tell with the makeup how old you are, but. Is she okay? Did she come down off of whatever you gave her?
She should have, but I don't know what else she's taken.
I
by the
didn't.
looks
I
of
was
it-
good. I was good.
But looks at the silver remains. It almost looks like paint on the corner of her lips. I think she bit into a few of my hypo sprays.
Fucking mad lad.
But they make you feel better, right?
They do.
I was meant to eat them, right?
No.
What?
No.
They don't.
To be fair, I don't even really want to chase the money down. So just consider those complimentary.
Ah, thank you. Like mints.
Sort of, yes.
Doc, I got a question.
Yes, Combo.
Do you only deal in meds that heal and stuff?
Combo, how long have you known me?
I don't know. Like
I supply
a couple of months.
what the people need. As long as it's, within reason.
Alright, I got a list for you.
Well, give me the list.
I'll hand him over a list, which the player Peachy Pixelate will be currently drawing out from the table.
I want everything that doesn't kill me.
If it doesn't do damage, I probably want it.
As long as it's a little
Even
bit of
if it-
damage, I'll give it a try.
Just microdose, it'll be fine.
Yeah, just
Sounds-
microdose the Reaper. It'll be just fine.
Sounds totally safe. I hear it cures all matter of things.
Alright, we going back to mine, or we going back to the Ardat? The docks?
I think the doc's a good place.
Alright, hold on. Because we nearly missed the turning. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
I don't have the core strength to keep me sat up straight in the seat, so I get tossed with the seatbelt as we're making the turns.
Are you in the front? I'm just gonna push you
yeah,
back.
yeah.
It's a good thing that all the windows are blown out. Because you would have cracked your head right on that window.
Did you just mom on him, Combo?
I just fucking what? He's in on my face. Get up, get on my face.
Just don't turn so fast.
Well, it was a turning. What am I supposed to fucking do?
Slow down.
Faster!
No.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I will speed up because we're on nice roads. I can go as fast as I can fucking possibly go.
It's still probably with the knobby tires. The ride's still like we're off road. I'd say.
Oh yeah, and only three.
Well, it's gonna have quite soft suspension, so I guess on a tarmac road it would be decent.
How many of the wheels have suspension?
Oh, they definitely all have suspension.
Roll me a
'cause that's
1d4,
integral
please.
for making the car good, right?
Roll me a 1d4, please.
Oh my.
There's no way a car works without suspension.
Roll me a 1d4, please.
1d4.
At the moment, 2 of the wheels have suspension.
Oh, which ones?
That's up to you.
Okay, mine, the one on the driver's side, that's definitely got. Do you know the front has the back? The back's got no suspension. It's just
Okay.
because we've been going hammering through Junktown.
So every time you hit a bump, the back
There's a-
end just lifts.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lucius, you looking forward to your motorcycle yet?
Oh, I've already got the colors picked out.
I bet.
I bet you I go
Colors?
faster than you.
You reckon? You think you can drive faster than me? I've never driven a motorcycle before. I bet I can drive faster than you.
I've never driven one either, but I'm sure I can. I've already worked out a few chemical compounds that I can inject into the battery system that will give me at least an extra 15 to 16% extra torque.
Doesn't matter how much power you got, mate, if you can't fucking handle it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a good idea to buy a motorcycle if you don't know how to drive one.
Probably not, but I've made.
Yeah,
worse
but
decisions in
my
the past.
house is a long way away.
I don't know. Well, what sort of motorcycle are you planning to drive into Junktown, Amber?
Well, I don't know, but I have to get away home.
Is it safe for you to?
Yeah, nobody ever sees me. It's okay. I'm like,
Fucking see you on a motorbike.
Right, exactly. There's you on a motorbike.
this is
They'll
great.
hear you.
It's just- Yeah, but I only live right on the inside of Junktown, so I've only got to go like 3 corners, and then I'm home.
It's your
Well,
decision, but just
your money.
be careful.
Yeah. Like, it's fine. I know most of the people around there anyway, and like, I know most of the gangs around there anyway, and they'll probably think I'm one of them when I put spikes on my motorcycle.
Right. Sure.
You put spikes on a motorcycle? Wait.
Yeah. If I fall off, then at least that way, it'll be more interesting.
Sure.
It's not fucking wrong.
I'm just very curious as to seeing somebody with such long extensions that you have on a motorcycle. This will be extremely fun to see.
I'm excited. I can't wait to go. Let's go.
I'm going to do what they call a wheelie.
You fuckers are gonna kill yourselves.
Seen it in
That'll
a
be
video.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'll leave the driving to Combo, I think.
And that you should do, mate, because I'm a professional. Oh! Fucking road!
Oh, Kill Solus.
Fuck off!
Kill Solus.
Yes.
My medical scanner is finished fully decoding the blood that I took from that crazed guy in Junktown.
Right.
If I'm correct and the dosage levels are proper, which my equipment is in tune, he was hopped up on about 12,000 credits worth of drugs. If he was dosed with Rampage / Blood Debt, Feral, and Spike, they have a street value of about 12,000 credits. I'm just curious as to how random people such as that in Junktown would gain access to such expensive medication.
Oh, that does sound suspicious.
I feel as if something was set up.
Maybe someone was trying to experiment, like blend a bunch together and try and make something new.
It's possible. I wish I had taken samples from the others, but hopefully I can maybe find the creator of these specific drugs.
Did you know anyone who's into
No.
that kind of dangerous experimentation?
No one who deals with those sorts of chems. That's honestly, that's big level pharma.
Why would they do that? Are they trying to create like a super soldier drug or like a...
Well, if they are, those test subjects certainly failed. Maybe they're drugging people up and dumping the failed test subjects in Junktown. I've heard of crazier things.
If they could not put garbage in my home, that would be great.
I agree. I feel that everything should be recycled.
Right. Well,
You'd love my house.
we'll
Recycled in a different term.
There's like a super quick cut that shows Amber's house, and just a random piece of something just like falls off from her little outcropping that she's got in Junktown. Some like trash can, literally, like you just see it fall from off camera and just lands right in front of her home.
Overtly decorated, like metal hut that she's made. But it's like super
in the
decorated.
bus.
Like
You have
random.
to walk down the bus to be able to get into my house.
Lucius, we should
To walk through a bus, that's dope.
I think we should look into this. It could be very dangerous. Someone might be making a power play or something. I'll reach out to
Fucking Crash here was making a fucking power play, isn't he?
right, but this one could be a little more serious. I'll reach out to Get, see if he's heard anything on the streets or seen anything strange.
That sounds good. I'll run the blood sample through my computer system when I get back to my lab.
All right.
Are we-
I'll
are
need
we
to wait
near
to
the
get
docks,
back. I
please?
think he has a communicator. Yeah, our hideout's under there, right? It's in the basement. Secret basement.
Oh, could you stop by one of those tech shops? I need to pick up a new comms device. If there's something in the area.
There's
Is there-
definitely probably like little shops along the way, especially going through Uptown. There's significant amounts of shops in the rafters as well, but they're less reputable.
Yeah. I'll be keeping an eye out for Ged, see if I can spot him while we're going through the neighborhood. He's an urchin, so
Is that a contact of yours?
yes, Ged is one of my contacts.
Okay.
knows
Yeah,
I'm
let's take a look here.
He's homeless.
Yeah, do you think he lives in the rafters? Where do you think he lives?
Yeah, he wanders around where it suits him, I think, but I think he probably sticks to the rafters mainly.
Okay.
Um,
Now,
it's a nice-
were you guys headed to Cerberus Health Solutions, heading over to the The docks.
Makes it sound like a proper little like pharmacy shop, but it's not. It's this like dystopia wasteland.
To be fair, he does have a sign.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Golly.
Is it nicer than my sign, which is made out of multiple signs?
Mine's made out of neon. Like,
is it like a one sign, an actual
like
sign?
Actual sign. It's behind like multiple layers of glass to protect it from thieves.
He spared no expense.
For the sign.
Yeah. The outside of the shop, not so much. But the sign looks great.
I feel like the inside is probably like super over the top clean though.
It's
like
too-
uncomfortably clean.
For Peachy, this is the most...
You just call me dirty? What the fuck?
I think what you imagine to be uncomfortably clean is probably normal for a lot of people, Peachy. But that's fine. It's okay. I love you.
Oh, you want to fucking go right now, son? We can go. Go away.
So, you guys head to Cerberus Health Solutions. I'll tell you what, Kel Solus, since this person is homeless, you can try and keep an eye out for them, or you can try and find them in other ways. If you guys are taking sort of like one of the main roads down into the rafters, we can roll and see if he's around.
Yeah, let's do that. Do you want my luck?
I'm
dice?
sorry, I assumed Ged was a he. Is it a he or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So I'll tell you what. I think this is going to be a luck roll.
Okay.
A luck roll plus the perception skill, if you've got the perception skill.
I do have that.
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
A 16. I don't think you see Ged on the way. Like, like you said, they do move around quite a bit. But if you stop, maybe you can talk to somebody and maybe find out. There's probably a lot of people that know this person.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess when we pull up to one of the shops,
Yeah, you
when
maybe
the others gonna buy
yeah,
something, I'll check
maybe
the
Lucius heads out to pick up some kind of comms device or something.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'll head over to the dirtiest looking person on the street.
Fuck's he going?
Okay.
I'll just be a second.
There's somebody that just has this like really crusty looking ramshackle kind of setup. It's just like various pieces of scrap metal that are just kind of thrown over a sort of half pulled down chain link fence to make this really small little area. They're all just kind of bunched up. They've got like a blanket kind of pulled up over their head. You can see this super dirty face underneath and just this some sort of collection plate in front of them.
Yeah. I'll toss a couple of credits in, and then I'll ask them, hey, have you my friend,
What you want?
I'm looking for Ged. You seen him around?
Oh?
Come on. You know.
Give me a charisma check or a reputation check plus persuasion or some sort of carousing, anything along those lines.
No, I don't have those right now. My hook is, however, at home on the streets. Does that help me here at all?
Definitely. Any sixes that you roll here will explode.
I don't think it'll let me. I'll just roll it. My charisma is only 3d6. An 18. One explosion.
Okay. So this person kind of like looks around. They've got like really sort of scraggly hair. You can see part of their face is disfigured. This looks like a patch job. And they're kind of like, they look like they're a bit hobbled. They've definitely seen some combat or something. You can see like obvious bullet like scars and stuff in their face. Like they've got like several bullet hole scars like in their cheeks. It's fucking terrifying. And you can see they've got like a sort of like a really malfunctioning cybernetic hand. that they just kind of sort of scratch their face a little bit with, and they say, Geds. Yeah, I think I've heard of Geds. What you offering?
I don't have much right now. I take all the credits I have out of my pocket. It's only a small handful. I have like 14. I've got this on me right now. But if you
Snatch it right up. Grab it right from you. Ged, see them. Buy a restaurant. 2 blocks over, 1 down.
appreciate it. Listen, if you ever get hungry or need water, just stop by Cerberus, okay? Do you know where it is?
Cerberus?
Yeah.
No.
Just stick near the main road. Head towards downtown. You'll see it. It's got a nice sign.
You want what now?
What?
You want what? What's the Cerberus?
Oh, it's the clinic. But, you know, sometimes have extra water and food for people who need it, you know?
I know what you do. I know what you people do. You grab us off the streets.
Appreciate your time, friend.
I know what you do. You grab us off the streets. And he's like sort of like half standing up. You can see he's got like this strange bit of clothing. You can see part of his flesh. It's all scarred, like really badly burned. And as he sort of stands up, you can see like partially naked, and you can see that there's like really bad cybernetics that have not been repaired, sort of for like part of his hip and like his leg, and they're all just kind of shorting out a little bit, and he's moving like a little bit awkwardly, like his hip is kind of out of it. Almost looks like it's come out from the joint, from the socket, and it's just he's sort of moving like a little bit wobbly. I know what you do.
I just lift my poncho a little bit and flash my gun as I'm walking away.
Falls back to the ground on his knees. I know what you do.
Fuck you just do to that oboe?
He's sick. He needs help, but...
He used to be fucking shot, mate.
No. He's sick. He needs help. But...
No, he's all fucked up. Just put him down, innit?
You might not be wrong, but... I don't want to be the one to make that decision, so...
I'll get out my gun.
No, but...
Someone's got to make a fucking decision sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. Listen, I'm looking... He told me where someone is. Just a few blocks from here near a restaurant. Do you think we can stop by there?
Oh yeah, as soon as the doc gets in, a restaurant.
Yeah.
Where this restaurant is.
Lucius, you would have come back. This is a pretty basic kind of purchase. You're muted.
A couple blocks over, 1 block down.
Just run back from like the closest little tech shop, probably just like a little stall. I just buy the cheapest comms device that they have. And, I just hop back in the vehicle.
I might have found Ged, so we're gonna stop by there before we head back to the clinic.
Okay.
Just to see if he's heard anything. He's good on the streets. He listens a lot, he hears a lot, he takes a lot. So
Yeah, does he know what you do?
Ged probably knows what I do, yeah. He's pretty street smart.
Yeah, and we'll just drive to 2 blocks over, 1 block down? Or is it 1 block down, 2 blocks over? That's the same thing.
It's not. It's two
You
different
do
things.
that. It's fine. You go to the restaurant.
I do that. I go to the restaurant. How about that? I go to the restaurant.
Yeah, so there's like a there's a pretty popular restaurant here. It's like a local kind of thing, right? Like it's one of those really popular small local places that probably specializes in one thing, but it just sells like crazy. So there's a lot of people around. There's a lot of neon lights, and it probably starts raining. The rain here, however, acts quite a bit differently than we would expect. There's periods of like really, really intense downpour, and sometimes the gravity will sort of play havoc with it. So it's a bit of a dangerous thing when it gets really sort of like a heavy rain, because it can be very heavy rain, and you kind of usually when the rains start up, they don't last very long, but they're almost like hail sometimes. So it's kind of iffy. Who would like to roll me a d6?
Me.
Okay.
The restaurant, by the way, is a dubstep-based sandwich shop called Wubway.
My favorite.
No. 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 No.
I'm sorry, listeners, but you all take 3d6 damage to your psyches for that.
Psychic damage.
Yeah. That was horrific.
It feels good, let me tell you.
So, a 2 on your 1d6 roll there, combo. So the rain is not particularly awful at this moment. It's sort of a normal rain. There's no craziness that happens. It doesn't sound like golf balls are hitting your car, shattering glass and whatnot all in the area. It's one of the advantages to living in corporate suburbia. There's an energy shield there. And it definitely helps with these kinds of situations. People usually run for cover when there's rain that's going on in Crash City. But it's not so bad right now. As you approach this restaurant that's definitely not called Wubway, I think it's probably like some sort of nickname for some kind of vermin on a stick. It's probably, it's just like one of those meat on a stick kind of places.
Sub and base.
What's that?
Sub and base. That's what it is.
Sub and base?
Sub and base.
It's not Cinco Muchachos. No.
Is it Nando's? It's fucking Nando's.
Yeah, this is actually what a cheeky Nando's has become. Yo, you want to go for a cheeky Nando's? What, around a stick? Yeah, all right.
This is special. Cheeky Nando's rat on my stick.
Yeah.
I think this is something, I think we'll call it the Spike. It's called the Spike. Everybody just kind of says, yeah, grab a spike. Like whenever you're in the area. You should grab a spike.
Should we grab a spike while we're there?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I haven't grabbed a spike in ages.
Yeah.
Dude, what is grabbing a spike, if you don't mind?
You've never grabbed a spike?
How fucking old are you? You never grabbed a spike?
I just pack sandwiches. I don't understand.
Whenever you
Does it
can
sound-
you have to grab a spike. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a written law, basically.
You'll fucking love it.
What do
Yeah.
you normally get on your spike?
Wherever comes on the spike.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
fan
you
of the scurrier spike, but I also sometimes I get the feeling for the skipper spikes.
Honestly,
Oh,
it's
skipper
fine.
spikes.
For in a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh, I'm getting 2 skipper spikes.
You're having two?
They're skipper spikes, come on.
Yeah, okay.
You can't have just one.
I can't?
Anyway,
Just skip.
someone grab me a skipper spike. I need to find good.
Okay.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
Do you want,
might-
I mean,
what level of spiciness would you like to skip or spike?
I want my sneakers back at give me that feel it the next day.
All right. Number 7.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to look around for Ged.
Okay,
For visuals, Ged kind of looks like the train man from the Matrix, if you remember him.
The
Yeah, he looks
train
like him.
man.
Yeah, in the second Matrix.
Oh, the one with the family.
No, the one who owns it.
Oh,
with the scraggly hair.
looks like a gravekeeper.
Okay. I don't think I remember that guy.
Oh,
It's been a while since I saw that one. Okay. So, Ged is not hard to find. He's actually out sort of scamming for money near the line of this place. It's a fairly, like, it's one of those lines that's not really a line. Like, by the way, whoever just posted that in the Zoom chat, what WTF? Whoever, I mean, you know, one of those lines that just kind of devolves into a crowd. That's kind of what happens. There's a lot of people that are like up by the booth. It's a small place. It's got like a sliding window on it. It almost looks like a food truck. One of those kinds of places. And there's you know, people fighting like hand over fist trying to grab a spike for their nighttime consumption here. Ged is nearby. Who's getting a spike right now? Okay. Lucius is staying in the car.
Apparently, I'm not allowed only one.
That's a figure of speech, Amber. You can have as many as you like.
Okay, but if I won't eat 2, then I can just have 1?
No, you won't be able to stop at 1.
Well, if you get 2, you can save 1. Wrap it in a napkin or something and save it.
A napkin?
Fresh spike is bad enough as it is.
Sometimes they'll give you scraps of fabric to wipe. No, they don't do that here.
Is that what it is?
Oh,
Oh, I thought they were for spitting in. Okay.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
I think a lot of people do. They're often sticky, but just shake and wrap and save it for later.
Oh, mate, I like number 7 and 2 number 6s.
Number 7, number 6. And you just hear people screaming like numbers at each other. Somehow the deliveries still get made. Like, who the hell knows how they can actually keep track of those numbers?
Like the stock market, they're all fucking doing
Yeah. It's insane. Like, people are shoving each other. You get this like impaled animal on. It's some kind of scraggly looking lizard with like 12 legs on it, and it's just impaled. Like, you just see it like through the mouth. It's very visual, like you just see this little rodent basically just like impaled. And the legs are like everybody's favorite. They're crispy.
If you eat it fast enough, it burns all the way down. I eat like a bird, apparently.
So Ged is there. I mean, if you're, he's
I'll head over.
He's kind of walking up to various people like, spare any change? Change. Credits, free credits. You got any credits? Credits to help a poor man. Credits.
Hey, Ged.
No Ged here.
Hello, friend. It's good to see you.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Sure. Listen, can we talk a little bit away from the line?
That depends.
Well, I've got a number 7 on the way that you can have. Just for talking to me.
Ah, old friend.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Ged smiles, and there's this horrible melange of teeth that are just kind of sprinkled in his mouth.
I'll grab my number 7 and I'll hold it for now. So Ged, just quickly, have you seen or heard anything about people being dosed up with a lot of high-grade stims and stuff? We're talking big. 10,000 plus credits worth of stims, all blended together, punched into someone.
It's a lot of credits.
It is.
I suppose anything's possible in Crash City. You mean like people being grabbed off the street?
Yeah, maybe, or maybe, yeah, well, okay, so I'll fill you in. Here's a juicy piece of info for you.
You know what else is juicy?
I hand it over. Yeah,
I love the legs.
Yeah. So, we ran into a guy in uniform. Looked like he was some sort of security.
Uniform.
Yeah,
Gotta be corporate then.
right. But he was insane and rabid. We had the dog check his blood and it was full of, I don't know, the drug stuff. I'm not good with it. I turn over my shoulder. Lucius, what stuff was in the guy's blood?
There was Rampage, Slash, Blood Debt, Feral, Spike.
That's quite a cocktail.
Yeah, have you heard of anyone making a lot of it or moving a lot of it or...
Besides the corpse? No.
Have you maybe heard of anyone?
I hear people go missing all the time.
Right, but have you heard any rumors of more people like that guy? Juiced up with all that stuff?
I'll tell you what. You get me a comm, and I'll tell you what I find out. Deal?
Sure. I'll get you a call.
Deal.
Where do you want me to drop it off for you? You want to come pick it up? At the clinic?
I got a pretty good spot here in the alley. Why don't you come by and drop it off?
Sure. I'll head back. Just wait here a second. Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
How many communicators did you buy by chance?
Just the one.
Think I could have it.
Sure, it's still in its packaging. Here.
Great. I'll owe you one. I'm gonna give this to Ged.
Okay.
Yeah, he sees and hears a lot. He's useful.
It's fine with me. I trust your judgment.
I guarantee you he already has one though, and he's just fucking with me to get more stuff, but I don't have time for his shit.
It's
Thanks.
fine. It's only 30 credits.
Okay. I head back over to Ged. Okay, look. It's fresh, it's clean.
Oh, thanks. Look at you, always prepared.
Always prepared. You know me.
It's like gnawing on the package to open it up.
Yeah,
I
let me
always
get it
hate
for you.
these things.
I'll get it. Don't worry. No.
Tears it open. Comm like goes flying.
Give
Grabbing
it
it
here.
out of the air.
I'll put my number in for you.
You're so nice.
I know, I'm a gentleman.
Thank
Punch in
you,
my
Kill
mouth.
Solus. You're always so good to deal with.
I try my best, you know. I know what it's like. So, if you hear anything, let me know. When I stop by again.
When you
Few more
stop by
skippers.
again, you bring me another spike.
Of course, every time. Thanks. And be careful. If you see any of these guys, stay well clear. I put bullets into them and they didn't even seem to notice. They didn't stop until they were dead, so...
I'm worried about Megacorps. Never want to be the next patch job.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll see you around. Give me a call if you see or hear anything, okay?
Will do.
You're a good man, Gid.
Now, Lillian, don't eat around the bones. The bones are the best part, the leg ones. You crunch through them.
It's
Yeah,
very
you gotta like chew them like that.
That's where all
very
good stuff is.
spicy. What?
Told you to go for a number 4, but you went for a number 5.
Well, it just had 2 spice points next to the 5. That's what I don't understand. Oh, that's scratched. Oh, it's scratched out. I need to
Yeah,
repair
why
this.
would that be less than 1?
I'll just save it for later.
Like, do you want me to get you a 1? We can get you a 1, and we'll
Just get her a 1. Get her a 1 as well.
Hey! Can I get 2 1s over here?
2 number 1s.
Thank you.
Okay. Well,
You see, like, one of the lizards, like, get out of the thing, and then the guy slams his hand down on the tail, and it's like... He's just, like, dragging it in. It's making furrows as it's being dragged back into the booth. And you just hear this horrible splurching noise, like...
The entire time, Amber is, like, looking at it all and giggling, like, just endlessly. Like, this is the best thing she's ever seen.
all right. Well, let's get back to the clinic, I think.
Hang on, we're just waiting for a number 1.
Yeah,
okay.
we need a 1, cause you're not... Can I have that
2
one?
number 1s.
She'll
Okay.
pull a spicy one out of her pocket and give it to him.
Everybody that ordered one of these, by the way, minus 5 credits. For everyone.
Everybody's ordering for me.
Making that dollar 1 credit at a time.
The little savings that add up. Right. I am concerned about that guy, though, and all those drugs. Those aren't something that Corp-Tech, those kind of people would be able to get their hands on easily. There's something going on.
It's just a fryhead with drugs. What you want about?
No,
You know how
no.
much those drugs were worth, Gumbo? Were you listening?
We see fryheads all the time.
So
They're
the
not
credit.
like that.
But 12,000 credits at least.
Right.
At one time.
At once. All in his system.
I mean, it's a good weekend if you can afford it.
No, not over weekends. Once. One
Not
shot.
for Corp-Sec. Corp-Sec guys don't make enough to do that.
Well, they've got jobs on the side, don't they? No one just works for Corpsec.
Right, but
Did they look tidy enough to be Corpsec people?
well, one of them did. The one guy who had a lot in his system.
Yeah,
He had
definitely.
he had the uniform on. So
Oh,
Yeah, but,
Peterson? Is his name Peterson?
yeah, that one.
Yeah, but you could put me in a uniform and I look pretty cute. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
Right, well, I mean,
I throw my taco truck uniform at her. Because I still have that.
Bitch, I will wear this. I will rock this.
Alright, it's a fucking taco uniform. Sure.
You want to bet?
I'll bet you 50 credits.
Only 50? Me looking cute is worth only 50?
Well, you ain't gonna. Alright, fuck it. 100 credits.
but who gets to decide if she looks good or not?
I get to
Obviously,
decide.
I
That's
get
the
to
big
decide
deal.
whether she's cute or not.
You're never gonna think I'm cute. Are you high?
Not currently, no.
This is the most biased competition.
Look, you said you're gonna look cute.
Look,
I've
no,
got an
I
idea
should
in my head
not.
what cute is.
No.
And you
no,
ain't it, love.
No,
You ain't it.
I should get a fee. This is slander and libel all at once.
You guys hear this, like, crunching noise as Lillian just, like...
How is it?
We're good.
Ah, you got
Tastes like chicken.
It's like a little extra greasy, but I kind of like it.
It's ultra greasy. Like the thing with the spikes is, once they cook, they just the grease like comes out from these things. They glisten with grease.
She's just, like wiping it off on her coat.
The only way you can hold them is the spike, otherwise, boom.
So did your associate say they had heard any other cases of this? I couldn't hear of the rambling in the kitchen earlier.
No, but he might just be holding his cards close. He's heard of plenty of people going missing off the streets, but that's, from what I understand, not that unusual here.
Well, to be completely honest, the chances of them taking all those medications in the city are very slim.
I don't.
Yeah, he indicated that the only people he heard producing those kind of drugs were corpse.
How
Could have
often
just
would somebody
fucking found them.
taking all of those drugs not have medical complications, Doctor? I don't know, but
That's the
he was
thing.
definitely dead.
The second you take a concoction such as that, I mean, if they were to just take 2 of those together, they're potentially life-threatening.
They would need to
They
have
were
some.
destined to die. They would have died within the next hour to 2 hours after.
Would it be possible for someone to synthesize a kind of other drug that would help stop them dying altogether? Something to kind of wrap it all up? Maybe that's what they're trying to work on. Was there anything in there that was unusual, stood out as different? Like some sort of maybe binding them all together or something?
Well, I can run the samples again. It's just there haven't been any
Maybe when
new
you're at
pharma.
your full setup, you might get more information.
I can run it again and see.
Yeah.
It's odd. If I were to assume, it would be that they were just administered those 5 different doses.
Okay.
But who knows?
Well, you could run it through the clinic.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find any other abnormalities.
Yeah, it's concerning.
Very much so. The fact alone that there were 5 of them, and probably 50,000 credits for all of them, it's just a lot. There's something off here.
I think you're right.
How far are we from the health clinic?
Well, if you guys are actually leaving the spike here,
I assumed we'd been driving while we were having this combo.
yeah, you pull up in front of it. It's really not a far drive.
It's just around back here. There's parking for 1.
Not my first rodeo. Doc.
Just saying. Try to keep within the lines, please.
All right. I to the fucking millimeter, right? Equidistant to both lines, like.
Please give
That's
me
what
a
I'm aiming
driving
for.
check.
Let's do it. Fucking
Driving
do it.
plus agility or intuition.
Have I got any luck?
It hasn't refreshed yet, so I don't know what you
We haven't got the refresh yet.
Nope.
It's the perfect place to use luck as well.
Don't want to park like an asshole. That would be bad. A 17. Yeah, you park it, no problem.
Is that all right? I open the door. Is that all right, Doc?
I look underneath the vehicle. Is there any like oil dripping?
Oh yeah.
Have you been in El Diablo before?
Yeah, so I look really quick, and before
It's a combination of oil, blood, and like rust.
I have to clean that later. Everyone in. And I rush on in. The up above the front door. It's just like the entrance is very narrow. It's probably like 10 feet wide.
Looks like
and
something out of Fallout, basically, is what you got going on here.
Yeah.
And there's
And,
stuff above you too. There's like other like office space stuff above you. There's, other businesses, little tiny ones.
Can I grab an oil tray out the back of the car, just like kick it underneath? Because I'll probably need that oil later. And the blood and the rust, it's all going back in the engine later.
It's like an old frying pan or dinner tray or something.
It's definitely like something like that. It's not an actual oil pan.
Something to use as an oil
Yeah.
pan. Yeah, sure.
baking tray or something.
Oh, it's a wok. It's a wok. 100% it's a wok.
Okay.
It's the
Only
wok
with
I
one
use to
handle.
cook my food.
It's only one handle on the walk too. It doesn't have both.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Let's split up the money then, huh?
Sure.
You can reach out to your contact combo about the gun. And
I
the
sit
shock.
down in the waiting room. Immediately, the feet go on the table that's there, and I grab some magazine that he's definitely got like
Highlights.
an old school doctor's waiting room. I can picture it in my head. He must.
Yeah, it's a small room. It's probably on like 5 to 6 like small little chairs. The room smells. The whole clinic smells of like disinfectant.
It's got this one thing that has like these wires all looped in strange ways with little beads on them that you move around for the kids.
Yep, there's like posters in the hallway of like
I
all
don't
the
know.
nervous
I
system.
doubt you guys have them over there, but we have a magazine called Highlights
Oh yeah.
that's in every single doctor's office. It's kind of like a kid's magazine. There'll be like a maze and like a word puzzle and everything.
I'm definitely reading that.
Yeah.
Feet up, like, boom, boom, big, heavy, like chunky boots on there, just reading
Mis-
this kid's magazine.
Caught up forever on
mismatched.
to find the different picture thing.
It's like
what's different?
one Doc Martin and one Timberland.
Well, doesn't even have a bow tie. Oh, it's easy.
Off the table, combo, please.
I make it like a big show of putting my feet down.
There's
Just
some-
leaves 2 footprints worth of mud. on the-
Oily as fuck.
yeah.
If you're thirsty, there's some water in the little fridge behind the front desk there. I'm gonna run these samples. I'll be out back. The whole front entrance too. It's like the walls are almost like it's like bronze. I'd say 80% when you're in here. It's almost like polished bronze. It looks really strange, and all the fabric is like it's like a light red.
Okay.
It's really strange looking place, but it's pristine. It's very clean.
You hear the little chime of the front doorbell chime in, followed by a sort of crashing noise. Bing! And then like a thud.
I put my hand on my gun and turn towards the door.
I read my magazine.
Oh, someone's
100% upside down.
I jump on a nearby chair to get some height advantage on the situation. Like, it's the best thing that I can think of doing. Like, I jump on a chair to be able to see what's going on.
Yeah, I head over to the main door.
Okay. Near the main door. Who else is near the main door?
I imagine I moved to a terminal to give out everybody's credits. So
You probably had to pee.
Probably.
I mean, let's be honest.
But it's a tough car ride, man. I've been holding it for a minute.
Holding it. Like, I mean, let's be honest. A few of those shootouts happen. You got to let it go.
You could have just done it in the walk.
There's no depends on Crash City. Shit.
Lucius, were you nearby the front door as well?
Yeah, I would have probably just made it back into the back room, which is the only other room aside from the bathroom, and I would just poke my head back to look out to the front.
Okay. You see basically there's a woman on the ground in front of the front door. She has gunshot wounds. Sort of the one that you can kind of see just from the way that her body is, because she's kind of slumped like on her stomach. Sort of she's got like her legs sort of tucked in underneath her, almost like somewhat like a fetal position, but one leg is kind of spilled out a little bit. Her other arm is just kind of like resting there, almost like she's sleeping in a really awkward way. And she puts her head up and she says, "Could use some help." And then
Hey, come.
head slumps down, falls to the ground.
Combo, grab the doc. Come help.
Combo, Kilsolis, can you bring them inside?
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Sorry.
Damsel in distress.
Oh no!
We're going to take our break right there, folks. We'll see what happens as we return. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Please, follows are free. Make it happen. Go give them some love. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime that you have not used yet, consider using it on one of their channels or on this channel, please. Link it up with Amazon. Get yourself some emotes. Make it happen. Go do the thing and the stuff. Push the buttons. and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Crash City in just a few. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Story Crash City. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you guys like what you see here on the show and you want to help support Table Story, one of the best ways you can do that is go give Morris some love. The wonderful sponsor of this show, wonderful human being, and he's doing just a metric shit ton of things. Go give him some love over at patreon.com/Morris, Morrus, and morris.podbean.com, which is where you can listen to the MP3 version of this show as well as Sector 49 and a wonderful podcast that Morris runs that has all kinds of RPG news as well as in-depth commentary on various role-playing things that are going on. Check it out. It's a wonderful show. I've been on it before, so you know it's awesome.
I listened to that episode. It was a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. We had some good talks. Good talks. We talked about the differences between doing a sort of show role-playing game versus just playing like on a table, or playing like online versus playing at a table on a tabletop setting. Which I think there's a pretty huge difference in both. So it was a good conversation. We had a good conversation. But go check it out. And if you want to learn more about the system that we're playing, head on over to woinrpg.com. That's woinrpg.com, WOINRPG.com. Check it out. Buy yourself a book. There's all different kinds of settings and options for you guys to check out, as well as recently released Judge Dredd in the World of 2000 AD RPG that you can check out. It's based on the same system, and if you like Judge Dredd, check that out too. We have a show here on Table Story called Sector 49, where the players play perps. That's on Mondays at 4 p.m. Eastern, which you should check out as well. It's good times, good times. But let's continue on with our story here. So this woman has kind of collapsed in the front of your office here, Lucius, and you can see she's got like cybernetic hands. And you know, like her, she's bleeding pretty bad. Like there's blood that's kind of pooling out in front of her as she hits the ground. She's making kind of like a whimpering noise.
Yeah,
The fuck is that?
help her. I go to the door,
Have you seen a woman before? Ooh.
and I'm going to.
I look at you and I go, no.
Guys, please, and I'm gonna give Kelsolas a hand, and we're gonna try and move this woman.
I'm going to take a look outside first, though, just in case there's anyone else around.
Sure.
Just in case.
I'll help the doc carry her while he does that.
Then comes to the restroom. You have a nice mirror. Wait, what is happening? Who is that?
A dead lady fell through the door, but we don't think she's dead yet. Quick.
I mean, I can direct. Move her over there.
I mean, if she's gonna die, this is probably the best place to fucking do it, isn't it?
But let's not talk about death right now. How did you get shot? How did you know about my clinic, and how did you get here? As we're getting around to the table in the back.
She's just kind of mumbling. You can't really understand the words. She's delirious and in shock.
Combo, help me get her up on the table.
Kelsolas, give me a perception check as you look outside.
Okay. 25.
25. Interesting. Okay. I rolled really well as well. Huh. Okay. So, you think you catch a glimmer of something pretty far away. It looks like at least a block or two away. You just caught like a glimmer of something, you know, like a light reflecting in the night.
Yeah. I quickly pull up my binoculars. See if I can get a better look.
As you try and activate your binoculars, what do your binoculars do for you?
I'll need to look in the book for the proper description. But I think they just let me see further away. Enable user to see long distances. Most are electronic and can have enhancements which enable larger ranges. I don't think I picked up one of them, so just the
Okay, roll
standard
another d6 for me. 4. Okay. You definitely make out a shape of a humanoid shape, and you catch a what appears to be a sniper rifle in your view, but the person moves from a window.
Yeah, I quickly pull back inside and close the door. There's a sniper nearby. Pretty sure.
Horrible vantage points. The fact that you could like actually see this person, it was almost like a tunnel. And it just, you would never suspect like a sniper would be able to get a shot like that. Give me a tactics plus logic roll.
I don't have tactics, so I'll just be straight
Wow,
logic.
that's the first time you've ever made a character without tactics.
I know. I was thinking about buying it, but then I thought I want to save up for a grade. Just logic then? Can I?
Logic.
Oh, shit. I'll use a luck die.
An 8 plus 4. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's such a crazy shot to make in this situation. You would never imagine that a sniper would try and hit somebody from the position that they were in.
Yeah. They must have something, augments or something to help them make that shot, because that's not normal.
I'm going over the victim with my medical scanner and my equipment. Like, what sort of internal injuries are we looking at? Like, what's the?
Do you want me to go after them, or shall I just?
They have a punctured lung. You can hear this like horrible gurgling noise, and you see blood is bubbling up from a lung. So I'm not even going to make you make a roll for that. It's a pretty easy thing to diagnose right off the bat. But give me a medicine plus your logic check regardless to see what else is wrong.
Okay, I do get an extra D6 for doing medical scans due to an exploit.
Do you want me to go after them, or do you want my help here?
Just make sure that no one else gets shot, or if anyone else gets shot and stumbles out outside, just bring them in.
They were moving away. It should be.
It's
How
up
many
to
of
you.
them?
I just saw one.
You can chase them if you want. It's your call.
I'll come with you. You don't need me, do you, Doc?
No, I'm fine here. I have Amber and Miss Holtz.
I can help.
All right. Okay, let's just go after him, see if we can find anything.
So, Lucius, on a 22, you are able to see, yes, they have, in fact, punctured a lung with this shot. The bullet went through and through, from what you can tell, but the lung is punctured on basically like, you know, it's got 2 punctures in it as the bullet went through the lung. The lung is sort of collapsed, and you know, blood is kind of pooling, and it's not looking good. As far as other injuries, this person has suffered a lot of injuries in their past. You can see that they've got a bunch of cybernetics when you do the scan. They have cyber fingers, not full hands, but actually cyber fingers. And by the way, this is an NPC that was created by Aperture Entity. Thank you so much, Aperture, for the NPC that you sent over from the Patreon. You can see that all their fingers are replaced. They have an optical plug in one eye as well. But they've had a lot of different injuries. You see a lot of broken bones and things in their past, and a bunch of scars. Otherwise, their body is about what you'd expect in Crash City. You definitely see some traces of drugs and things in their system.
Yeah.
Recreational stuff.
Okay. I'm going to firstly try and prevent her from choking to death. So I know that there's a procedure that you can do that you can like save them, but do I know this procedure? Do I know how to stabilize them with because like I don't have anything in surgery.
That depends on your rolls.
Okay.
That depends on your rolls.
I'm gonna try and stabilize them and prevent her lungs from filling up with blood and save her life, just to stabilize her.
Okay. Give me a medicine check plus logic since you don't have surgery. This will be significantly harder.
Okay. Let's see plus logic. 21.
A 21. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Your specialty is medication and pharmaceutical means of assisting problems. You're good at prescribing the appropriate medication to people to help them get through things, or using medication to help you. In this situation, you are barely able to keep this person alive. You are going to exhaust some of your supplies in doing so.
Yeah.
What I'd like for you to do is to roll me just a regular old D6.
Okay.
Make it explode as well.
14. Double explode.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Okay. Wow. 2 exploding dice on that. Okay. Wow. All right. So, you blow through a lot of supplies to save this woman's life over the course of the next several hours. Kelsolis and Combo, what are you guys doing to try and find this person?
Yeah, well, I would have headed straight out to Combo's car and hopped in, and just point him in the direction right there at the end of the street. Head straight down.
Horrible.
And then
There's a pedestrian like walking past. It just gets a face full of garbage from El Diablo.
and then once we get up there, I'll take a look around, see if I can see anyone who looks to be.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out as well.
rifle.
Give me a perception check there, Kelsolis. Combo, you can do the same.
I'll be using my enhancements so I can see further.
Your enhancement? I think that's the first time you've used it.
No, I use it all the time for dark vision.
Okay.
My retinal implant.
Okay.
I think I've used every implant now.
A 15 from Kelsolis. Combo, you get a 12. Give me an endurance check, please, Combo. An 8. Okay. Upon using your cybernetic eye implant, your eye like starts to twitch violently, and it feels like the area underneath your eye is like cramping up, and your eye just kind of like you have to close your eye because it's blinding pain.
Are you alright, Combo? Do you see anything? You aren't shot, right?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Your cybernetic is
up.
definitely malfunctioning.
Oh, I assume I didn't see anyone.
Just grab my knife and I start like poking my eye with it.
What the?
I'll just keep my
probably-
eyes closed for a bit. It's fine.
They probably jumped in a vehicle and left. But we should check the room they were in case they left anything in a rush.
What do they
might
fucking
have-
look like?
I didn't get a good look at them. I just saw the gun.
Big gun?
It's a sniper rifle.
Expensive?
Couldn't
I
tell.
didn't get a good enough look. But if they made that shot,
Snipers are generally probably a bit more expensive, but you couldn't tell if it was a decent.
yeah. I mean, at least 500 credits minimum, for a sniper rifle that works. But to use one that showed at that range, they're either insanely good or they had augments. Probably good ones.
Maybe. Then who the fuck was that corpse that walked in then?
I guess we'll find out when we get back. But I want to check that room first. It's just up there.
All right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
head up to the room where they were. If it's easier to just climb up the outside, I'll just climb up the outside.
Okay. So in terms of where they were, this building where they shot from, there's a business on the bottom floor that's closed. It looks like some kind of probably some kind of cleaning service of some kind. And up above, it looks like apartments.
All right. Is there a stairway and entranceway to get to the?
There's a really sort of gangly kind of staircase that's made out of scrap metal. This is the rafters after all, so it's a lot of these buildings kind of connect to one another. So if you're not able to kind of find like a sort of fire escape to kind of climb up, it's possible to connect from another building. This building does connect like to one on an angle. There's like a connecting hallway that's been rudimentarily made to connect the buildings.
Okay. Combo, you wait here and I'll head up. It's just a bit doesn't look entirely safe for two people. And I start heading up.
Okay.
I'll keep the engine running.
Are you going up the scrap metal staircase, or are you going up another way?
I'll head up this scrap metal one.
Okay.
Just tread lightly and carefully.
Okay. You head up the staircase. It's like creaky and like wobbly as you make your way up. Like you make it to the first landing and you're just kind of like, it's like shaking a little bit. You have to like kind of steady it. And then you continue climbing up. There's a window that's been broken on the next landing.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the window, but to the side of it, and then what do I have? I'm just going to gonna move my backpack and lean that out across the window so it can be seen from inside a little bit.
Okay.
And I just wait a second.
Okay. Hold on. Nothing happens.
Okay. And I swing it back onto my back properly, and I'm gonna take a quick peek in.
Okay, you see like a ramshackle looking hallway. These apartments that are here are sort of hastily thrown together. There's a smell that's emanating from this hallway. It's not a good smell. It smells probably like death.
All right. I'll climb in through the window and move down to the appropriate apartment.
As you're walking down the hallway, you notice that all of the doors are partially open.
Yeah, I keep a hand on my gun. I'm just peeking at the doors. Is there people peeking back, or?
No.
Huh. Weird. I'm just gonna go to the nearest door first and just, with my rifle up, just nudge the door a little, just lightly, to see if there's any resistance,
You see there's like a holovid playing, and there's a body on the ground. Pool of blood around them.
Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the other doors and push them open as well. Is it the same thing?
You see really hastily killed people in each of the apartments. A few of them have multiple people inside. Clean kills. One in the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the room where the guy shot from and just check. Start there, and I'm looking for casings first. A casing, and then maybe any sort of blast pattern, burn pattern near the window where he shot from.
Okay. Give me, if you have any sort of investigation skill that might help you with this. Plus, your, I'm going to say intuition.
I think it's just going to be flat intuition. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have something? I do have something. I have an exploit that might help.
Clues. Okay, if there are any clues to find at a crime scene, you automatically find them within 5 minutes. That is pretty damn helpful, yes.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend about 5 minutes looking around.
I'll let Combo know. I'll give him a quick comms. Combo, it's bad up here.
You need me up there?
No, everyone's dead though, so
All right.
Give
Okay,
me-
fuck off then.
we're good. I just need... And I'm going to spend 5 minutes just taking a look around.
Okay,
Fucking tell me if he was having a slash next.
If there
so
are any clues, there might not be if he's...
number
good.
one, there are no shells here. This person policed their brass. Number two, there is evidence that they fired from inside of the building, meaning approximately a few feet back from the window. The one thing you do find here, however, is you do find gunpowder residue in one of the buildings, or in one of the rooms, that tells you that they fired out towards the clinic.
Right.
This area, this room, there was no dead body in.
Okay. All right, then I'm heading back downstairs to Combo, taking my time on this rickety staircase. We might have a problem, Combo.
So, what is it, like a sniper's nest?
We are dealing with a very skilled professional.
Oh, fuck.
Very
Probably
skilled.
get her out of the doc's office then.
Yeah, might be an idea. We'll need to talk about it.
Well, if
Let's get
she's a
back.
fucking target,
Right, but
that's our safe ass.
we can't just. Lucius is a doctor. He can't just throw someone
You
up.
don't even know her fucking name.
We'll talk with the doc about it. Let's head back. But just keeping the room he fired from, there was no one there. So if we know anyone local who lives here, we might be able to find out if they might have lived there. They might not have. Who knows? Or maybe the person who lives there, maybe they got away and they saw something. We'll just
Do
need
you
to
know where she was shot? Was it outside the office? Down the street?
Well, they just fired from there, so yeah. They were she was either near, because I saw them move away, so they were near, or they were either nearby or right outside the doctor's office when it happened. So
Right.
yeah,
Let's go back to the docks.
yeah. Let's go back to the docks. See if the ship's still there.
Yeah, we'd go back to the doc's office. I'd like to try and park it even better than I did last time, please.
Okay, give me a driving check plus your agility.
Oh, that's the point. Am I using my agility? I should be, right? Oh my god, cancel. Get out of the way. Oh, I was using my luck last time.
Doesn't matter. Still 5d6 luck. So
21. You park it
Directly
even
over
better.
the oil pan. Like, perfectly lined up.
Yeah, the muffler just like grates on the walk handle as you drive over it. And that's how you know you parked it exactly right. It's like, thump. You hear the muffler fall back into place.
yeah.
You know when cars don't turn off properly? The first time when you turn it off and it just keeps for a bit? It does that this time.
I get out as soon as you're at the place and I head straight in.
I'm gonna draw my gun before I go back into the office. The doc's GP practice, whatever.
Okay.
Lucius, we might have a complication.
I'm curious.
Go
when
over
is this?
stuffing things.
Timeline wise, is this like?
It's been an
after
hour. We'll say it's been an hour. They've been gone for about an hour trying to investigate.
Yeah.
Did you find anything, Kelsolis? I'm still
Only
working here on my patient.
Only bad news.
Fill me in later, would you? I'm
Right.
going to be another few hours.
I'm gonna come in.
I'll need to fill you in now.
Okay, well, come on in. There's a lot of blood and
Right, yeah, no, that's fine. You work, I'll talk.
sure.
So, we went over there. Everyone on that floor at least is dead. Clean kills, shot to the head, one shot. Except the room that they shot this person from. That was empty. I'm assuming it might be theirs. Did you get anything from them yet? Have they come round?
They've been mostly unconscious, to be honest.
Okay.
I haven't even had a chance to really give them a look over. Can you check the pockets? This is
sure.
a difficult procedure, keeping the blood out of the lungs.
Yeah, I
Hey,
start.
whoa, checking pockets is my deal. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay, I can do it. I can keep talking. Lucius,
I like to come in while this is happening as well now.
is Miss Holtz around? Are you here, Miss Holtz?
Lucius has cut off her clothes, with some clippers basically to clean the wounds and such. She's probably just got like a piece of cloth or something over her, it's messy. It's messy. He's got to keep running back and sort of cleaning up the blood.
Lillian's just helping keep the space clean too.
Okay.
Pick up any clothing, wiping up blood on the ground and stuff.
So the
We
problem
need to
is
get rid of this corpse.
this person who killed all those people and shot this person. They are a very highly skilled professional, probably with augments, good equipment, a purpose. This wasn't just fun. They did this for a reason. If they wanted this person dead, you can see why that complicates things. If they're not,
Well, I'm still curious as if we should even involve ourselves with this. With the
But we
information.
fucking shouldn't. Get rid of her.
I'm not just going to get rid of her. I'm going to save her first.
She's fucking dead.
And please,
Look at the
back
state
up.
of that.
If you're going to be spitting all over me, at least put a mask on. We can't afford any infections on.
Look, all right, there's a fucking professional with a sniper rifle trying to kill this bitch here. She ain't dead. They're coming back.
Did you see any clues in the building as to why all those
they
people
were, like I said, they were professional. No cartridges, no.
No
Only thing I
evidence in the
found
apartment
was-
as to who she is?
We had to come back and let you know just in case there was danger. But there was residue. That's all I could find. Was that
Who
that I
is
know
she?
they shot from inside the apartment, back from the window like a smart person.
Doc, can you bring
Oh,
her to
sparkle
enough?
tits!
Can you bring her to enough consciousness that we can
What?
ask her?
Come and check the pockets!
No, I'm trying to check her pockets. God damn.
Check the fucking pockets!
Yeah, our pockets aren't done with anymore. They're-
Why are you yelling?
Combo, she's Amber's.
That's how we talk. This is how we communicate together.
Yeah. Anything in there, Amber? ID card or
Do I find anything?
Okay. Please roll me your luck dice. You're just your luck dice pool plus. Let's see what else you can do here. You have a special ability, a special exploit, I think.
No.
While Amber's checking her pockets, I'm going to check her over. Look for tattoos, kind of like any
Okay.
gang tattoos, that kind of thing.
All right, Amber, roll me your luck dice pool plus your thievery, please.
Okie dokie. How do I do that?
Next to thievery, where it says agility,
Oh, thievery.
just change it to luck.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thievery. Look. And press. Submit. Do that.
19. Okay. So, Amber, you find a few things. First and foremost, you find like a it's kind of the equivalent of a business card. But it's on scrap metal, and burned into the scrap metal, you see like a logo of sorts, and it says there's what looks to be like an eye that has all this sort of like wiring and stuff around it, and there's fingers on a keyboard. The back of the card has like an IP address.
Oh, okay.
The other things you find are there's a what appears to be something about the size of a pen. It's long, thin, except it's not a cylinder in shape. It is sort of box-like in shape. It's a long, thin box. There is a seam down the middle. There is no marking on the box on the outside, and it's made of some kind of metal that you can't really recognize on the outside.
Okay, have I ever seen anything like this before, working with electronics before? Like, does my background in engineering tell me anything about it?
Give me a logic plus engineering check.
Okie dokie, if the cat will allow it. Catman, which one are we doing? This one, engineering, logic. Let's go.
An 11. Never seen anything like this before.
Okay. Okay, alright. Anything else?
There is she's got a really basic kind of slugger pistol on her.
Okay.
And that's it.
I'll pocket the pistol.
She also has like a small backpack as well.
Okay, so for now, I'm gonna take the backpack off the table. I'm gonna put the slugger into my pocket, and then I'm gonna hold up the little box and the card, and kind of go, "Hey, look, I have these."
Amber, you're not stealing from my patient.
No, I'm just keeping. Look, I'm just keeping.
Why are you putting the gun?
What is that?
And what is this?
It's a business card, I think. Maybe for cybernetics, or I don't know. It's got an IP address on the bottom. And then there's this box. It's got a seam on it, but I've never seen anything like it before.
Box?
Yeah.
What do you mean
I can't
box?
open it.
Have a look.
It's like a pen. Look, it's got no like.
I want to have a little look at this.
Okay.
Got no hinge on it.
You have a look at it.
What the fuck is that?
It's some kind of metal box. It's lightweight. Try and force it open. Are you trying to force it open?
Combo, be careful with that, please.
Combo, you can roll me a strength check plus if you have any sort of thievery or anything.
Do you know, I probably wouldn't rip this open if it's like an interesting box. I'd probably try and figure out what it was.
Well,
Is
maybe
it electronic? You say it was electronic?
You can give me a logic plus engineering.
So it's not electronic. Okay.
An 18. There is no visible mechanism to open this thing that you can see. It's not making any noise when you shake it either.
The fuck is that? Doc, you got an X-ray machine? Doc, take off your mask.
I need space to work on my patient. Can you guys try and figure out what that is out in the front foyer?
I'm gonna go and look for an X-ray machine.
Just quickly, I want to look over your patient.
Also, Amber, please, the slugger pistol.
Yes, I'm gonna put it in her bag now. Jeez, God, just let me work for 5 minutes. Save the cheerleader. Save the. I don't care. Just let's go.
Oi, Amber.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, just a minute. I start like turning over the woman's arms and stuff, and looking for any.
So she's got a lot of scars. She's tattooed, but nothing crazy. Let me. Forgot to make the handout for her, but I'll do it real quick.
One of tattoos, but I'm not so good with the local ones. Do you, Miss Holmes or Lucius, do you recognize any of these as gang-affiliated tattoos?
Can I make a roll to see if I've ever seen any of these markings or tattoos on previous patients?
You can. She has a barcode on her hand. Give me a rep or charisma check plus local knowledge if you've got it for the rafters.
It would just be charisma check then. 4. On a 2d6.
This is kind of what she looks like. Yeah, a 4, you have no idea. She's got a barcode on her hand. But beyond and a few like just kind of casual tattoos and whatnot on her body. But nothing that you can associate with anyone, Lucius. Kill Solus. If you want to roll, you can give me a logic plus charisma or rep plus local knowledge.
Sure, I'll just take charisma. Don't have local knowledge.
You need local knowledge of the rafters.
Just yeah, an 8, not much better.
An 8. No idea.
No, just.
There's a lot of equipment and things that have barcodes on it.
Yeah. Do we have any way to scan these barcodes?
I would assume that your communicator maybe has some sort of thing that can scan the barcode.
Similar to like a QR scanner. Could anything go wrong if I scan these? Lucius? Do people put on booby traps and stuff?
I mean, we could always find a burner communication device for it instead of using one that's tied to any of your accounts if you need. Can I see the card thing you showed me?
No, I think they left the room already.
Oh, sorry, I was too busy scrubbing. She is bleeding a lot. There's a lot of blood down
Yeah,
here.
I can take over here if you want to go talk to them.
Sure. Thank
Yes, no
you.
problem. Of course.
Wheel herself into the other room. Amber, do you still have the card on you?
Oh yes, yeah. It's got an eye and some doodads. It's got an IP address on the back, and it's made of metal. It's not very good quality. It wouldn't make a very good doorstep or anything.
I just want to see if I recognize the any sort of the logo or marking on there. If that's
yeah, of course.
And can I roll for that? What?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. What can I let you roll for this?
I have trade routes, but I don't. That wouldn't really.
It's
That's
not going to
my
help
local
you in this
knowledge.
case. Let's see here. Lillian.
Bridge, definitely. I've played bridge with this logo before. That's.
You can give me a charisma or reputation check.
Okay.
Okay, a 10. You're not really sure about this logo.
I wonder if this is a new company or a startup or something. It's very well. I mean, nobody does work like this.
Do you think it might be criminal at all?
I mean, who isn't criminal in Crash City? Honestly.
So, because I have urchin, does this mean anything to me? It's the whole, if I spend an hour somewhere, then I start to recognize sort of signs of crime bosses and things.
Let me see what the exact text is for this.
I probably have it somewhere.
Yeah, I put it in for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're very familiar with urban backgrounds and are able to blend in easily. Within an hour period in a new city, you're able to name local crime figures. No, you do not
Okay.
recognize it.
I don't know. Can we go visit the IP address? I don't know really how that works.
Well, they're talking about she has a barcode tattooed on her hand. And so they're talking about potentially scanning it. I advise them not to use their own personal devices, but I don't know if we have a burner device available at the moment.
I don't have one. Otherwise, we just use mine, I guess.
I mean, it is tied to your credits that we just gave you guys, so I wouldn't want them
No,
in some way to, yeah.
no. I don't know. What's in the? Let's have a look through the rest of the bag and see what's in here. Maybe that'll help.
Sure. Is the bag still in? Is the bag still in?
No, I have it here.
Oh, okay.
The bag,
as well as the key thing.
it's a small knapsack. It's like one of those undersized knapsacks. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably, yay big.
Basically a large purse.
Yeah, it's kind of a large purse. It's multicolored. It's pink, like a sort of light pink, and white. And the backpack has like a zipper that goes from the bottom left that zips all the way up to the top right, right across through the center. Do you open it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zip. Inside, it is stuffed with wires, and there appears to be a hacking rig inside there. And the you can see various like apparatus that might be used to hack into different devices.
She's a hacker. Guys, she's a hacker.
He's a what?
She's a hacker. Yeah, she breaks into electronic things.
Oh, fuck.
I know what this is.
We gotta get her out of here.
She needs to be somewhere more safe than here.
No, she just needs to be not here, so we don't get fucking shot at.
I'll go tell the others. She just wheels herself back into the other room. Lucius. Apparently, she's got a bag full of wires, potentially a hacker. I don't know if this girl got herself in trouble with somebody big, but...
It might...
Makes sense with their cybernetic implants on her hands.
Yeah. And, well, I wouldn't scan the barcode then if they're a hacker. Could be a strange trap. But then again, I assume Combo wants us to shoot them.
Combo has 0 friends. This is why
Right.
we know it.
The thing is, this person could be useful. We help them. They're a hacker. They could know some stuff. Information is really valuable. So
I'm just curious on the time we're spending in this building, because if the individual that you left knows we're here, they're going to come back.
Well, the second I have her stabilized, we can transport her. She's going to need more serious work than what I can perform here anyway. Kelsolis, can you start working on maybe tracking down a surgeon that will help us in a situation like this? I unfortunately don't know anybody like that right now.
it might be better for me, Souls.
I
She's more
can-
connected than I am.
I don't know if I know anybody directly, but I can definitely contact her, look around a little bit.
That would be
Yeah.
fantastic. The quicker we get out of here would be ideal.
But I think it might be an idea, Lucius, if you can bring her around even just for a little while, just so we can get something out of her. We need to know what's going on.
Can I do a scan to see if it's safe to administer a little bit of like a
Stimulant.
pick me up, a little bit of a stim to just wake her up?
Sure. Give me a medicine check plus your logic.
Okay, look at something here. Okay, due to diagnose, I get a D6. On top of that, medicine, logic, bang, bang. Boom. 26 on a 66.
Okay. On a 26, you can tell that it's definitely not safe to give her a stimulant right now. It will thin her blood, and that is a very bad thing that would cause significant, intense bleeding issues to happen right now. You can probably wake her up, but she's most likely not going to last very long.
It's not a good idea, not while she's still bleeding so profusely. Give me another hour or two, and if I can get the bleeding to stop, we can probably get her up, get her awake and conscious. It's
Okay.
too risky to do it right now.
No, it's fine.
Hello, I have a question.
Yes, Ember.
If we put a load of plastic wrap down in the back of the car, can you help her and stabilize her while we're on the move? Because I don't mean to be funny about this, and I really don't mean to be funny about this, because I'm not an advocate of murdering people on the road. But this lady is in a lot of trouble. We, by extension, are in a lot of trouble. And I don't feel safe sat in an office with a beautiful neon sign out the front. Especially when our friend down there was shouting to hobos earlier about where we would be.
Okay. Lucius, how do you normally dispose of bodies?
There is a service I'd go through. It's like a morgue service. Typically, everyone's cremated, but
You don't have.
Cream and Go is the name.
Do you have any bags or anything here? Body bags?
Maybe we
Yeah,
could.
freezer bag.
Yes. Well, maybe we get a body bag, stuff it with just some stuff to make it
Look
look
how
like.
fucking proud of that he is. Look at him. Look at his face.
Disgusting. All of you are disgusting.
If the person believes she's dead, that's all we need, right?
true. But
Or there's basically two outcomes. If the person's happy that she's dead, then that's fine. But they might not be happy if they think that she's told us anything. Then we're in trouble regardless. So
I mean,
But
I
if they
just
were
want to
working for a
stabilize her.
yeah, if they were working for a professional contract, they might not have permission to follow us here. So
My only main concern right now is her safety. I want to make sure that she's stable. We'll find somewhere else to put her, but aside from that, you all can decide, and I'll
What
suppose
about
I'll
our
take
safety?
They didn't
Well-
murder an entire floor of the building from what Kelso
Yes.
saw.
and it looks like they did it quickly and quietly. So
I still
Well,
highly
they've
doubt that.
All they've got to be doing is setting up a way to get in here.
Maybe.
we didn't see them on the way there. or on the way back. So,
Well,
I've got an idea,
they might be confident in their ability.
and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna leave.
Oh no.
sometimes they work out. Miss Holtz,
Yes.
do you know anybody that we may be able to bring our victim here to for some better surgical care?
Preferably someone with a furnace, so we can at least pretend that we're taking her to be disposed of. You know.
Trying to see if I know anybody who is in this. And my question for you is this the same mission or a secondary mission for me to be able to use I know people?
This is a new mission.
Okay.
Potential new mission.
I believe I know somebody. Not directly. It was through a second contact, so I'm gonna let me just see if I can get through to them first. Because I'd like to use I know people and then I know more people.
Okay.
Cool. So roll my rep die pool. Let's go.
Oh.
That's my first one.
Okay, so first off, this contact.
I always owe everybody something.
Oh God. This contact.
Multiple points in your rep there, simply.
This contact, you owe a favor. Who is this contact?
Let's see. This contact is Abigail Stevens. She is, unfortunately, I have a couple of people who live with me in my house. She is unfortunately the daughter of one of the members of our bridge group that live in my house. I borrowed her means of transportation at some point, and I will say that we actually didn't return it in the best of conditions. I mean, it was only like a fairly expensive car, so.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
okay.
getting this picture of the car like pulling in, making this horrible like sound of its timing belt like hanging off by a thread, and like just fucking it's making that horrible screeching noise like somebody hitting the brakes,
I
except
told
it's
them
not
this was why
stopping.
I don't drive. I don't have good
The
circulation.
car
in
like
my-
pulls
my
up and then
legs.
the tires just like all go pa-chunk, pa-chunk.
So Abigail's not. But fortunately, she's not the surgeon. It's her friend. She mentioned to her mother that I do bridge with too. So that's what I think. Hopefully she'll tell me. I don't know. Do you want me to roll that one?
So I'm sorry, Abigail does what now?
Abigail's not the surgeon. She's just my through to find the surgeon. Like she probably has worked or maybe has dated the person who runs the crematorium.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna reach out to Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's pretty late at this point during the day. I think you guys would have gotten back probably around nighttime, getting back through Junktown and everything. This is probably the middle of the night right now. I'd say it's about midnight ish when you call. There's more than a few rings before it goes to voicemail. They do not pick up. You do get the voicemail, and you hear, "This is Abigail. If you have a message to leave one, and I'll call you back. Thank you for calling."
Oh, good evening, Abigail. I know it's very late, but you know how these things go. You end up meeting people and losing them quickly, and unfortunately, I'm in need to find a funeral services or a cremator pretty rapidly because I don't have anywhere to store my friends.
But also a surgeon. If there's a surgeon with the... Sorry.
So I remembered one time over bridge you had mentioned that you had briefly dated. Oh God, what was his name? Espinosa was his last name. Maybe a Daniel or a Dave that you mentioned. If you would call me back at this number, I will also try calling again. Thank you. Boop. And immediately try calling again.
Okay. This time, 2 rings in, you hear a hello.
Abigail, this is Miss Holtz. I'm sorry to call you so.
Holtz.
Yes. Have your hearing? This is Miss Holtz.
Speak up.
We played bridge together about 3 or 4 months ago. Yes, you won that night. I don't know if you remember. It was very.
Who won?
You did. It was a hefty winnings. But
winnings.
Do you have a hearing device near you, ma'am? Because
Hang on. Let me get my hearing aid.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'll call back, and I hang up.
I'd like to call Kelsolis.
Oh God.
Call?
Did we lose a pip?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, they're just back.
What is it, Combo?
Kelsolis, put fucking sparkle tits on.
Who?
Sparkle tits. Sticky fingers.
Oh, right. Amber.
Yeah.
It's Combo.
Oh. Hello?
Hello? Put it next to your fucking ear, you dumbass.
Hang on. I have a better one. Hang on.
You're such a fucking ball ache.
Hello?
Move away from everyone.
Okay. He says I have to move away from me. I'll be right back.
Not with my communicator. Come on.
Okay, I'm away. What's up? What's the matter?
Amber, I need you to steal that fucking corpse's clothes.
No, I know where this is.
Just steal her fucking clothes. Steal her clothes.
I'm gonna get shot, aren't I?
I won't shoot you if you steal her clothes.
Alright, okay.
No, they were fucked up.
No, I know, okay. No, it's alright. I'll pretend to be useful. It'll be fine. Alright, where are you?
What the? I'll be really out of character. I'm just outside.
Oh, fuck you too, you piece of shit. And I hate working with you as well. Alright, okay, I'll be 2 minutes.
Alright.
Sorry, he said I have to be more useful. He keeps calling me a prick. I don't really understand.
Can I have
it.
my communicator back?
Oh yeah, of course this one belongs to you.
100% in her pocket already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna round up.
Why did he call him, not just?
He just
throw the
went.
bag?
He just went for a slash at the back or whatever. Look, I'm gonna collect up all her things and make sure that we've got them all. Okay, I'll be 2 minutes.
Then I'll them all. I have a locker specifically designated for my patient's belongings.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to move her out of here really quickly, so I want to make sure that we've got everything. And if anybody here is good at holding on to things, it's,
Right. Okay. Then I guess go take them out to the car or whatever.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Miss Holtz, you want to try your friend again? We need to know where we're going.
I was really hoping she would listen to her voicemail, but I can try again. She might have gone back to sleep. It is very late.
And this is really our kind of only option here.
Oh, all right. Try
If we
calling her
can
again.
convince them that the woman is dead, the body is burned, then hopefully we'll drop the heat.
Okay. She picks up again after a couple rings. You hear like, hello?
Abigail,
Hello?
move your ear away from the phone. Put me on speaker.
My ear?
Yes, please.
You hear kind of fade away. Hello?
Thank you. Do you remember me, Miss Abigail? I'm Mrs. Holtz. We played bridge together a couple of months ago.
Mrs. Holtz?
Yes, ma'am. You our champion bridge player. A matter of fact, but I'm not calling about this because I remembered you'd said that
I have 4 trophies.
You deserve more. There should be more championships just in your name. Do you remember talking about an individual named Dan or Danny Espinoza with me one time over bridge? I know this is late at night, but the matter is, I have had somebody who's passed away, and I need to organize a crematory service.
You're passing away?
We all are slowly. No, I have a friend who has passed away.
Lillian! Wait a minute, Lillian!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Miss Abigail.
Do you have the new car?
I'm still working on it. You know, these wheels.
Working on it?
Yes, ma'am.
You broke my new car.
Unfortunately, I remember that very well. I told them I can't drive. You know I can't drive. I don't have good circulation in my legs. But they told me to drive anyways, so.
There were 3 drones trailing behind the car when it came into the place.
It was a very nice car. Everybody was looking out for it because it's very flashy.
They were attached to the car. You had run them over.
They attached themselves. It's a very nice car, you know. They were like, gotta hang on for days. So Mr. Espinoza
didn't have any tires left.
The roads are very bad here. I mean, it's okay. It still has shocks and okay.
I was shocked.
We all were. Speaking of shock, do you remember your crematory person, the individual who runs the funeral home? I think he had a medical license as well. Let's try to get through this.
What? Who's dying?
Do you remember that very intimate story you told over bridge and drinks about a Mr. Espinoza? Because I remember very clearly, unfortunately.
Oh, Danny boy.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
Danny boy.
Yeah,
oh, he's a wonderful piece of meat, that one.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He sounded like a
take a bite out of his bottom.
Not. You call.
He makes me feel funny.
You are a perfect pair, I will say. I remembered because you were so happy to talk to me about
I'd bite his bottom like it's a pear.
We should work on you hanging out again. That's what we should do. I do need his services, however, not the same services you seek. I need the services of his funeral process, if you don't mind me asking.
I need a glass of water. Hold on.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, it hurts. It's just put me on hold for some water. I'm sorry.
Listen, if there's a problem with our car, maybe we can offer combo services to fix it, if that would make things easier.
Okay, I will. Yeah, sure. All right.
Hello?
Hey, hello, Miss Abigail. I'm still here.
Ooh.
Are you okay? Did your water?
I'm fine.
Okay. I need to the individual, Mr. Dan or Danny Espinoza. I require his services to help me with the passing of a dear friend.
Why are you calling me?
Because I don't know anybody else who runs funeral services and bridge clubs.
I don't run a funeral service.
But Danny does.
So why don't you call him?
I don't have his number. I was calling.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So can I have his number? Do you mind?
Maybe. What are you gonna do about my car?
While I work on recovering your car, I can volunteer the services of an extraordinary driver to help you get around the city. If you'd like, I'll give you his contact.
What's he look like?
Delightful, tall, very dark, rugged, very rugged. Scars. I mean, I don't know if you're into
scars.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of them. Rugged.
What kind of cars does he drive?
Very manly cars.
Manly?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if you've experienced that, but it's a thrill to ride in. My joints have not seen better days, but you know, it's exciting.
What kind of dessert does he like?
What kind of dessert does he like? Was that what you asked me? I'm so sorry.
Yes. What kind of dessert? I want to bring him something special.
I would imagine, you know those moon pies you brought?
Moon pies?
Yes, ma'am, those moon pies you brought to Bridge. The chocolate ones with the lemon and a little bit of cream. That might be his style. Extra cream, though, yes.
Very well. So you give me this fella, and I'll give you that fella. We make a trade.
Okay, if I forward you his contact right now, do you mind forwarding me Danny's contact?
Contact?
His number.
Oh, yes, his number.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and forward you my driver's number for you to contact for a ride sometime. If that's
I'll contact him for a ride.
Great, thank you. I'm doing that right now. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead and send me Danny's number if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thank
How
you.
does this thing work? Boop.
I'm gonna send her Combo's number.
That's an interesting friends you have, Miss Holtz.
Well, it's Bridge Club. We bring only the.
There's
finest
definitely
lady.
she sends one number per line.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a few minutes. Let me write this down. She did this with cards too. She would set one at a time the whole time.
But this Danny, he's
I believe he has a medical license. I'm not sure if he's a surgeon, but he'll at least be able to help potentially.
well, I think if he works in a funeral home, don't they have to know how to
They do have to autopsy bodies.
deal with bodies and things? So with that plus Lucius's skills, I think that'll be what we're looking for to help her. And if things get too hot, then
That'll be fine.
yeah.
I mean, considering hopefully he's awake, we'll contact him. She has only put 3 numbers through so far.
Guess we wait for a little while. I continue just to clean up all the bloody rags and mop the floor and stuff.
Would you mind, Kilsolas, notifying Combo that he might be contacted for ride services, but tell him it's good money. She has good money. So.
I think I'd rather leave this a surprise.
Okay.
Sounds more fun this way. Lucius, how are we going to move this woman out to the car when we're ready? Have wheels? Or?
Well, that's the thing. I don't really have anything portable or a gurney or anything of the like. We're going to have to lift her and carry her. And has the bleeding? Have I managed to stop the bleeding by now? Why?
Give me another logic plus medicine check, please.
Okay. This is
not going to be easy.
Without the bonus, because this is to do procedure. Medicine plus logic. 13.
Ooh, definitely not. Things are not going well.
It's gonna take me another while if I can do it at all. I really can't afford to risk transporting her right now. She will bleed out.
All right, we'll take the more careful route, but
Lillian is going to lead in closer to Kilsolas and say, I do fear, though. What ties do we have to this lady? I mean, if she dies either on the way or here, we're threatened either way. I don't often agree with Combo, but...
I understand that, but... For one, I want to help people. It's what my wife wanted me to do, She wanted to do, and...
I can see that, but I believe in you. I trust in that, but I don't want to put your safety over this individual's all the time.
I understand.
So.
But additionally, it's they're a hacker. They could have information that's very useful to us, you know? They could know schedules or locations of things that are useful. If someone wanted them, they know something that's useful, you know?
Oh, what if we save her?
If it's useful to them,
if she has any money, we could get money out of her after we saved her.
Exactly. I think for now, at least, the risk is worth it.
All right.
We could gain more by keeping her alive, but if it becomes too dangerous, then of course we'll do what we have to do. But let's just play the risk, at least for a little while.
All right, but just don't tell Combo I agree with him, if you don't mind.
Of course not.
Okay, thank you.
He has enough of an ego, I think.
Amber, are you still trying to take this woman's clothes off?
Yeah, so I'm gonna take, because you were saying about having put a cloth over her, so I'm gonna gather up the rest of her clothes.
She's still in her clothing. We have a cloth laid over her. Her his
No, but you said you
He cut the shirt and probably the pants off.
Yeah, they would be cut though, but yeah, they would be in the corner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab those kind of in my arms and grab the stuff.
Good luck with that. Give me a thievery plus your agility.
Okay.
And Lucius, you can give me a perception check.
Oh,
but I told them what I was doing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you should take them out to the car so we were ready for
I
them.
totally told them that I was going to take them out to the car.
Okay. You still make the roll, though.
Okay. And think.
21. Okay. Yeah, Lucius, you kind of give Amber like a passing glance, but you've got too much to worry about right now.
Yeah.
Amber grabs all the stuff and heads outside. She still has her underpants on, just like her underpants, but that's it. The bra, the shirt, and her sort of hoodie and things, you had to cut through to get through. And her pants are gone too.
Are we going to need more supplies, Lucius? Do you have
running through almost everything I've got?
You've gone through almost your entire stock of her blood.
But you mean you are almost out already?
Well, I've been working on her for about almost 2 hours now, and she's been bleeding the whole time. I've near on burnt through everything trying to keep her.
Right.
You were probably close to needing like a resupply anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Would my blood be useful?
I can check. I'll do a quick scan.
I think roll me. How many different blood types are there? 8.
A bunch, maybe.
A, B, O. That's it, right? And then positive and negative. So 8.
I go.
There's 4 on Google.
There's 4, but then there's
a positive and negative, and then there's A, B. There's A, B, and O, right? I don't think there's any others.
That's right.
So it's 8 different kinds.
Oh, total there are 8 main.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a 1d8, Zagonicus.
Okay. 6.
Okay. A, B, O, positive. You're B negative. Roll me another D8, please.
I guess I would know that from my military service. So I'm that one.
So you're B negative. She is AB negative.
That doesn't match, right?
Which is the one?
O
there's one blood that
universal donor is O, I believe.
Is it?
O negative. Yeah. Because I'm O positive. Right.
Can we all roll our blood types? That's kind of cool.
I'm going to mark that on my sheet. What was I? B negative.
These character creation sheets are really in depth.
Oh, yeah.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Do you know anyone who has a supply?
B negative can donate to AB negative? Oh,
we need a
wow,
doctor.
awesome. Okay, so yeah, you can in fact donate to her.
We do seem to be a match, Kelsolis. It's up to you. I can take a few pints. It would help me stabilize her.
I can give you a little bit, yeah.
Okay, well, sit down over there in the chair. I'll set up the device.
Yeah, you gave me enough. I guess I owe you some.
Well, again, you don't have to do this, but it would give us a better chance.
I like to repay my debts, Lucius.
Thank you. Well, hurry up and sit.
So we switch scenes as Combo meets up with Amber outside. You got the bloody clothes.
Get in the car, Sparkle Tits. We go for a ride.
You know this is really frightening, right?
What?
Nothing. All right. And I get in the car and just, yeah.
Bit of rust flakes off as you close the door. It sounds like cornflakes hitting the ground.
Cornflakes, specifically Kellogg's. All right, specifically Kellogg's. Yeah, I'm gonna start driving around the underpasses and gonna go hobo hunting.
No,
Okay.
this is not what?
I didn't say that out loud.
So, Combo, you hear the engine sort of like kick over, like as El Diablo takes off, and Combo and Amber I should say Combo with Amber in tow heads off as you get all the numbers finally for Daniel Espinoza, Lillian, and so Combo and Amber, you head off looking for homeless people. Kelsolis and Lucius are dealing with this woman who's bleeding out, and they set up a transfusion. And I think that's a good place to end the episode right there.
Was a good
Did
one.
I mention my character isn't a nice person? Did that come up?
I just want to know how you're gonna personify Deity Espinoza that Mrs. Abigail has a huge crush on. I'm so curious.
He's probably just like a regular looking guy, but her vision is just so bad that she just doesn't know.
It looks like in the darkness.
I'm super excited for Combo to go out on little drives with her. I'm so excited.
Help, chat. Simply's trying to make me eat some old lady's moon pie. I didn't know what a moon pie was, but I knew that it was a euphemism for something, and I don't think I want that.
Oh my
You know,
God.
once you go,
dear, eat it. Eat the moon pie.
once you go moon pie, never go back. Why don't we go around the room? Let's do some shout outs. I'm sorry, Morris. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
It's Morris's fault for not putting the blood types in the character creation. Come on, Morris. That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah. Why don't we go around the room? Let's do some shout outs to wrap things up. But if you guys want to help support Table's story, one of the best ways you can do that is go support Morris. He's a lovely fellow and the sponsor of this show, as well as Sector 49. Go give him some love. Head on over to patreon.com/Morris, MORRUS, and morris.podbean.com, where you can go help support him, and he will in turn help support us. And he's got a wonderful podcast that he runs over at morris.podbean.com, and you can listen to role-playing game news and in-depth conversation about various role-playing things, and go check it out. Make it happen. If you want to learn more about the What's Old is New RPG that we play here, head on over to woinrpg.com, WOINRPG.com. Check it out. Buy yourself a book. Make it happen. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. Zygoticus, why don't you start us off there, please, bud?
Hey there, everybody. I'm Zygoticus. I played Kelsolis Medare for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to Void Smoker for nailing it with the art once more. Great job. You guys can follow here on Table Story if you want more of my role-playing action. I'm here tomorrow and the day after as well. I play a Tiefling Warlock in Spark of Eternity on Sundays. And on Mondays, I play Tucker Morley, who is a driver in Sector 49, which is a Judge Dredd in the World of 2000 AD RPG campaign. And we're perps, and it's great. It was good fun. There was a race that happened. And if you know anything about races in the Dredd universe, you'll know that it was a great time. You can also follow me, go to sgodic.us. That's my Twitch, where I will be probably streaming some Atlas this coming week. I'm part of the Flathead Exotic Meat Company.
They're not
there.
cannibals, and they don't have cholera.
Yeah. Where I play, Leslie. I play Wimpy, who's just a young guy who's been sent out to work, and he got picked up by those people. So I'll be doing that on my stream. And follow me on Twitter, sgodic.us/Twitter. Taking my Twitter follow there for news about my podcast, Zgodcast, coming soon.
Thank you very much. Pip.
Hi! Okay, so my name is Tiny Pixels, and this is Zedicus. Say hi. Or don't, whichever.
Did you say your cat's name is Agonicus?
No, his name is Zedicus. Zeddy. Catman Johansson.
That's very close.
Yeah. Don't bite me, you shit. But yeah, hi.
We have a
my
lot in
name's...
common, me and Zedicus.
Okay, bye. Yeah, my name's Pip. And I do games industry stuff. You can catch up with me usually over on Twitter. We're not using twitch.tv/tinypixel so much anymore, but if you guys head over onto twitch.tv/nomorobots, you guys will see a bunch of stuff coming up there, including our new game. We are almost ready to announce the date now for Hypnospace Outlaw. Hypnospace Outlaw is so we're on our date. We're so close now to letting you guys know when it's going to be in your hands. If you guys ever wanted a 90s internet simulator, please stay tuned, because we have the ultimate one for you, and it's going to be amazing.
Does it download porn really slowly?
So one of the things in the game is that all the functions work really slowly, but if you wiggle the mouse, it speeds them up. So now when I use the normal internet, I waggle my mouse to try and like everything up, and Adam gets really annoyed at me because obviously that doesn't work. But yeah, like imagine you are playing a detective game and the only clues you have are really shitty 90s like GeoCities web pages, and people's MySpace top fives. Those are your clues. It's wonderful, and just...
All I'll say is Winamp skins, and she
Yes!
had gold on the floor.
Yes, the game has its own version of Winamp, and like we have the green head skin and stuff like that. It's legit. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That's coming up soon.
Thank you very much. Simply Jackson.
I'm Simple Jackson, and I'm a variety broadcaster here at Twitch. I play games, I make art. Tonight I'll be doing some stuff with a few friends in a game called the Blackout Club. But other than that, I just goof off and hang out and kick my feet when I'm waiting on moving. I do play Lillian Holtz in the show, the old lady, the face, the matchmaker, it seems. And I'm having a great time. So thanks. And thanks for everybody being here to support and watch the show and hang out. And if you guys have a prime to drop, Whack will say drop it on us. Please drop it on Table Story. Let the stories keep coming. Thanks.
Thank you. Peachy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. My name is Peachy.
Moon pie.
I don't want any moon pie. Twitch.tv/Peachy Pixel. Like tomorrow, I'll be playing some more ESO, which I'm super getting into because the community is fucking amazing. Also, Simply is an enabler. On Monday, we'll be doing
Katie
some
is
Atlas.
too. I mean,
oh yeah, Classy Kate has been helping me loads. Like, yeah. On Monday, I'll be doing Atlas over with some exotic meat. I'll bring in some exotic meat over there. And on Wednesday, I'll be doing a co-stream with Katie Peter Plays as well. So stay tuned to Twitter, and we'll be announcing what game we'll be playing on Monday, probably. But come follow me. Hit the follow button. Hit that button. Hit it like Combo hits an old lady's moon pie. I feel a little bit ill now.
somebody who definitely feels ill, Bobby.
It's a great transition because I definitely do feel a little bit ill. What's up, guys? I played Lucius. This is a fantastically fun episode, as always. Got to do some surgery, some medicining. Probably gonna be streaming some PoE tomorrow on my channel. And yeah, drop by twitch.tv/Bobby, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very much. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. As always, chat, we love you. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the fan art, Void Smoker. That picture is awesome. It was so good. Thank you so much for just always supporting us, guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you, Pip. Thank you, Leslie, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys will be here tomorrow for Spark of Eternity, same time tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, for some D&D action. There's only 3 episodes left, so come hang out with us for some sparkly turnips tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Good night.
Peace.
Later, dudes.